romantic sky. Hearts aligned as stars pass by. Hands extended, love in bloom. Together we fill this gentle room. Voices rise soft as waves on sand. A patchwork quilt stitched hand in hand. We are threads in a story long, woven together where we belong. Oh, together we sing in harmony, a melody of you and me. Through every trial, storm or light, our spirits soar into the night. Ooh, 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 ooh. The fire warms the circle's frame. Different faces, yet the same flame. Laughter echoes an endless chain. A single family we reclaim. Whispers turn to radiant song. A kindness fierce and ever strong. Through the years and through the strife, unity becomes the light of life. Oh, together we sing in harmony, a melody of you and me. Through every trial, storm or light, our spirits soar into the night.
And welcome to the SUNY Westchester Community College 2025 graduation ceremony. To ensure a pleasurable experience for all graduates and their guests, please refrain from making noise and other conduct that could be a disruption to this graduation ceremony. Such disruptions are an infringement on the rights of our graduates and their guests, and a violation of SUNY Westchester Community College's policies and procedures. We hope you have a great day, and congratulations to all of the graduates. Hola, y bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación 2025 de SUNY Westchester Community College. Para garantizar una experiencia placentera para todos los graduados y sus invitados, les pedimos que se abstengan de hacer ruido o cualquier otra conducta que pueda interrumpir la ceremonia. Dichas interrupciones constituyen una violación de los derechos de nuestros graduados y sus invitados, y una violación de las políticas y procedimientos de SUNY Westchester Community College. Les deseamos un excelente día y felicitaciones a todos los graduados.
Good afternoon and welcome. I am Crystalline Williams. I am the Grand Marshal for the 2025 Commencement Ceremony. Now, if you are able, please stand for the national anthem led by the WCC Choir, featuring Emma Sismar, Jordan Douglas, Afedita Haxhaj, Angie Ocasio, Vicki Phillips, Kara Skevlin, and Remington Wachtel.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Thank you, and please be seated. Now it is our honor to introduce SUNY Westchester Community College President, Dr. Belinda Miles.
Thank you, and good afternoon. It is my privilege to open the 77th Commencement Ceremony of SUNY Westchester Community College. Thank you, Professor Williams, for being the Grand Marshal for the School of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Being a Grand Marshal is an honor reserved for long-serving faculty members, and we thank you for your remarkable 30 years of service here as a member of the Faculty of Humanities. On behalf of the State University of New York System, Westchester County, the Westchester Community College Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and administrators of the college, I welcome our graduates and guests. Representative of the College Board of Trustees is one of our special guests, Robin Bacall, and our speaker this afternoon, Dr. Nicola Blake, is another one of our special guests. We will introduce her shortly. We also thank Governor Kathy Hochul, County Executive Ken Jenkins, and other elected officials for their messages to our graduates posted on the commencement web page. We invite you to take a look. There are several groups of people, though, without whom this day would simply not be possible. Our faculty are among the most dedicated, caring, and talented in the country. When I read a testimonial from one of our students, it invariably expresses gratitude and even affection for one or more faculty members who taught, mentored, and counseled that students. Our faculty are second to none in the quality of the education they provide and the level of concern they share for their students. At this time, I invite those members of our faculty who are SUNY Chancellor Award winners and recipients of the SUNY Distinguished Faculty Rank to please stand and be recognized. And we also acknowledge some of the most, please remain standing while the other members of the faculty join you to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. We also recognize some of the most important and influential people in our graduates' lives. And if you happen to fit one of these groups, don't be shy about chiming in with your applause and your cheers. But we recognize the moms, dads, siblings, husbands, wives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sons, daughters, and friends. We see you, we thank you. Over the past several years, we've had constant reminders of the importance of our own personal support systems. That's what you represent. We all greatly appreciate everything you have done to make it possible for your loved ones to be able to complete their degrees. With a round of applause, let us recognize this group of individuals for their contributions, all those who have supported a graduate, whether financially, emotionally, or spiritually. Thank you. Next, we welcome remarks from a few of our honored guests. Our first speaker is a member of our Board of Trustees, Robin Bikal, followed by Professor Camille Hamawi, presiding officer of the Faculty Senate. Following Professor Hamawi, Billy LeBlanc, member of the graduating class and president of the Student Government Association, will offer remarks on behalf of students. Trustee Bikal, I invite you to begin our greetings to this year's graduates. Trustee Bikal.
Good afternoon. My name is Robin Bikal, and I am a member of the Board of Trustees of this fine institution. I am proud and honored to join in this tribute to your success. You have all distinguished yourselves by achieving this important milestone at SUNY Westchester Community College. As you well know, it is not easy to earn a degree here. Yet, your hard work, diligence, and commitment to learning in this ever-changing educational environment have led you to today's success. Each of you has had your own unique journey to arrive at this point, and from this point forward, no two journeys will be alike. It is up to you to chart your own path, utilizing what you have learned at WCC. As President Abraham Lincoln once said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Your persistence in reaching this monumental goal of graduation is what makes this celebration so meaningful. It is the determination that all of you have exhibited that distinguishes you and will be an important factor in your continued success. So, I say to you, graduates, go forth, work hard, and achieve. Our county and our country are ready for your service. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Robin Bikal y soy un miembro de la Junta Directiva de esta respetada institución. Me siento orgullosa y honrada de unirme a este homenaje a vuestro éxito. Todos vosotros os habéis distinguido al alcanzar este importante logro en SUNY Westchester Community College. No es fácil obtener un título aquí. Vuestro trabajo, vuestra perseverancia y vuestro cometido, aprendiendo no solo nuevos contenidos, sino también nuevas maneras de aprender y procesar la información, han resultado en este éxito. Cada uno de vosotros ha recorrido un camino único para llegar a este momento, y a partir de ahora no habrán dos trayectorias que serán iguales. Depende de cada uno de ustedes trazar un propio camino utilizando todo lo que habéis aprendido en WCC. Como dijo el presidente Abraham Lincoln, la mejor manera de predecir tu futuro es creándolo. Vuestra perseverancia para alcanzar esta meta tan significativa, la graduación, es lo que hace que esta celebración sea tan significativa. En esta misma determinación que habéis demostrado es lo que os distingue y será un factor clave en vuestro futuro éxito. Así que os digo, graduados, seguid adelante, trabajad duro y alcanzad vuestras metas. Nuestro condado y nuestro país están listos para recibir vuestras contribuciones. Gracias. Thank you.
Dear students, after all those projects, papers, and tests, after all those late nights and morning scrambles to get to class on time, you earned your college degree. Congratulations to each of you on behalf of all the faculty at SUNY Westchester. I have a short reminiscence to share with you. Over winter break, I was in Cleveland, and we went to some arcades with retro games. Games like Pac-Man, Tetris, Frogger, Q*bert. This reminded me of my Commodore 64, which I spent hours playing when I was a kid. There was this one car game, I don't remember the name. You had to race the track as fast as you can and could blast cars in your way, something I sometimes wish I could do on the 287 on the way to campus. One day while playing this game, my brother and I discovered that you could swerve the car off the track, and if done just the right way, you could position yourself on the very edge of the screen and ride the game out for hours while racking up points. This was an exciting discovery at first. We found a flaw in the game, a way to avoid doing the work, but still get the reward. After a while, however, it stopped being exciting, and the game stopped being fun, which is maybe why I don't even remember the name of it. Anyway, so why am I telling you this? Games are engaging when you have a goal and when they're a challenge. A goal without hard work isn't a goal worth pursuing. And it's the work, the learning how to play, that's engaging, and that gives the goal value. Without the work, the goal is just an outcome. As you continue your education, whether at a new school or in the workforce, you might be tempted to go out into the periphery and ride things out the easy way, get the outcome without the work. This might feel rewarding at first, but with time, you might begin to question the purpose and lose sight of your destination. I encourage you to stay on the road, play the game, face the difficulties and challenges. Work hard to improve your play so you ultimately find joy in the game as you smile and drive yourself towards success. Graduates, I wish you the very best in your futures.
Good afternoon. My name is Billy LeBlanc, and it's been an honor to serve as your SJ president here at Westchester Community College, a place filled with brilliant minds and boundless opportunity. Thank you to all who came out to support our students this morning, and a special thanks to staff and faculty for accompanying us and sometimes holding our hands so where we stand today. We couldn't have done it without you. I want to start by congratulating our graduates today for their amazing achievements. Being a college student isn't easy, but many of us here are overachievers. We're employers, we're parents, and many of us were dedicated to leaving WCC a better place than we found it. Can we have a round of applause for our graduates? Thank you. We worked tirelessly to walk across this stage. We have all experienced all-nighters and energy drinks the morning of exams, while the anxiety of a final grade creeps through our chest. And if you haven't experienced this, then color me impressed. But despite this and the challenges we faced along the way, we pushed forward, even during times when we felt like giving up, all to begin this new chapter of our lives. For many of us, this degree isn't just a freshly turned page. It's the jumpstart we needed, or the chapter we didn't know we could write, or even the second chance we didn't think we deserved. This was my story too. 6 years ago, I graduated from high school, ready to leap into my first semester at Penn State. I was excited, not only to venture into a new world, but to pursue my education. Little did I know that after just a few short months, I would drop out during my first semester there. For years following, I drifted unsure of what would come next. I was even at times disappointed in myself, searching in this drowning feeling for who I would become. WCC, just like for many others, offered me a second chance. The students, the faculty, the staff, and the professors guided me down a path where I could begin to love who I was becoming. Originally, I didn't imagine that Westchester Community College would be such a crucial part of my life. Not only was I able to create lifelong bonds with my classmates, but I was challenged in classes to think critically and to work hard. And though we were pushed very hard, we made it out alive and are better for it. If I've learned anything these 2 years, it's been to take advantage of every opportunity given. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself, and every setback is recoverable. If I could offer you anything in closing, I hope all of our graduates remember you are loved, you're supported, and whenever you believe it's over, there will always be a tomorrow. So when the world feels uncertain, remember this moment, the hard work, the doubt you overcame, and the people who stood by you. Let it remind you that you are capable of more than you know. Although we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we can control how we react. We are given many choices as humans, and I hope you all choose to continue fighting for a better education, for a better life, and for a better world. You've made it this far, after all. On behalf of the Student Government Association, thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Trustee Bicall, Professor Hamawi, and Mr. LeBlanc for your greetings to our graduates. Now, graduates, how great is it to be called a graduate? There you go. By your enthusiastic response, I can tell that you fully appreciate the significance of this new title that you have earned. It wasn't given to you, you earned it. Today marks more than the end of your studies. It's a real achievement that reflects your dedication, late nights, resilience, and perseverance. I don't know each of your individual journeys, but I know many of you balanced jobs, supported families, and faced personal challenges, all while pursuing your education during a time of profound societal change. That's what makes this moment so powerful. It's not just what you've earned, it's about who you've become. As you move forward, I encourage you to look ahead, but also take a moment occasionally to look behind you. Your journey, what you've endured, who's supported you, and what you've learned will continue to be a wellspring of strength. In a world racing toward what's next, never lose sight of where you've come from. The mythical Sankofa bird from African folklore depicts this well. It is a bird with its feet firmly planted forward while its head is turned backwards. This symbolizes how reflections and remembrances from the past can serve as a way to honor the people and experiences that have shaped us thus far. The bird simultaneously looks ahead, representing vision and new pathways and possibilities for a future that we get to create. Community colleges like SUNY Westchester are vital American institutions that help nurture that spirit. They reflect the belief that education should be accessible to all, that potential lives in every zip code, and that everyone deserves a chance to rise. By choosing this path, you've participated in one of our country's most democratic traditions, one that lifts individuals and strengthens entire communities. I, too, once walked a similar path. I'm a neighborhood girl from Queens who took the bus to my local college campus, as a first-generation college student. The education that I received in the classroom and in clubs and in campus activities and working various part-time jobs prepared me in powerful ways for the work I do each day. Whether you're heading to a four-year college or entering the workforce, you leave here equipped with a solid foundation of knowledge and skills. Some of you are planning to continue your studies this fall. SUNY WCC has dozens of transfer agreements to ensure your next step is smooth. Your preparation is seen, valued, and trusted by top institutions. Many of you will enter or continue in the workforce. You're entering a job market that needs you. A recent Georgetown University report forecasts that nearly 75% of all jobs will require some form of post-secondary education or specialized skills by 2031. You are ready. SUNY Westchester has been recognized as one of the top two-year colleges in the nation for advancing socioeconomic mobility. Ranked 21st out of more than 1,100 institutions. That's not just a number. Thank you. It's not just a number. It represents real lives changed and real opportunities created for people like you and who have come before you and sat in those seats. While much of what you've learned occurred in classrooms, your experience wasn't only about exams and lectures. Your participation in clubs and study groups, internships, writing papers, giving speeches, studying abroad, or serving in community-based learning experiences that extend beyond the classroom are where learning becomes living. Here at SUNY WCC, you've been part of a vibrant community of lifelong learners. You've learned not just academic content, but how to listen, collaborate, engage across differences. In a world often divided, these are the skills of leadership and of citizenship. Carry them with you. The world needs them. What SUNY WCC has given you is the ability to keep learning, adapting, and thriving no matter what comes next. I hope you'll remember the difference between success and excellence. Success is how others measure you, titles, salaries, awards. But excellence, that comes from within. It's about living your values, doing meaningful work, and lifting others as you rise. The poet Maya Angelou once said, "I encourage you to live with life. Be courageous, adventurous. Give us a tomorrow more than we deserve." And the actress Kerry Washington said, "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential." Stay curious. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and stay connected to this college, to the people who lifted you, and to those you can uplift in return. Democracy, your communities, and the future need you, your energy, your leadership, your voice. Graduates, this is your moment. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. Now go light up the world. I now have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, Dr. Nicola Blake. Dr. Nicola Blake is a visionary educator and leader with more than 24 years of distinguished service in higher education. A founding architect of Stella and Charles Gutman Community College, New York's first new community college in more than 40 years, she championed a bold, student-centered, equity-driven model that reimagined access and success in higher education. As interim provost and vice president of academic affairs at Gutman, Nicola led transformational efforts across academic programs, faculty development, student career services, and institutional partnerships while securing multi-million-dollar investments to strengthen pathways to opportunity. A committed scholar practitioner, she continues to teach English, believing that true leadership remains rooted in the classroom. Today, Nicola serves as Senior Fellow for Strategic Initiatives and Student Success at the City University of New York's Central Office, helping to shape the future for more than 200,000 students across the system. An internationally respected voice in curriculum innovation, a Fulbright specialist, and a complete College America Fellow, Nicola's journey reflects an unwavering commitment to educational excellence, social mobility, and the transformative power of community. She inspires us all to imagine boldly, lead with purpose, and center students in everything we do. It is my honor to present to you Dr. Nicola Blake.
Good afternoon, President Miles, my mentor, Provost Marest, members of the Board of Trustees and Foundation, elected officials, faculty, staff, special guests, and supporters, and most importantly, a warm, warm hello to our extraordinary and distinguished Class of 2025 graduates. I know the drill. I'm one of the only things standing between you and your diploma. Think of this as your final 10-minute class, and I promise there's no final exam at the end. It is with great pride that I stand here with you on this momentous day. Westchester Community College holds a special place in my heart. In the walkways, where the geese are, I'm scared of the geese. In the walkways and hallways of this campus, under the shade of these very trees, this college gave my family hope. Just a few years ago, my mother graduated from WCC at the age of 72. She hadn't been in a classroom since the 1960s. My mother, a woman from Jamaica who worked hard all her life, always carried a dream of getting a college degree. And here, she reclaimed that dream walking across this very stage, diploma in hand, in her 70s. Seeing her in a cap and gown at 72 taught me something I want to share with all of you. It's never too late to write a new chapter. If my mom could do it, then none of you will ever be allowed to say, it's too late for me. Again, if you think that, see me after, and I'll have my mom give you a pep talk. She might make some soup for you too. Now I look out at all of you and see the stories of strength. Only you know the full journey it took to sit in these seats. Early mornings, late nights, jobs, caregiving, fear, doubt, determination. You've already written an extraordinary chapter. But hear me clearly, the story isn't over. Your story is still unfolding. Your life is your own, and it is unwritten. I'm going to say it again. Your life is your own, and it is unwritten. So let me try something together. When I say, your life is your own, you say, and it is unwritten. Your life is your own. Maybe a little bit louder. Your life is your own. That blank page ahead of you might feel overwhelming, but it's also filled with freedom, important word, and possibility. Many of you know what it's like to have others try to write your story for you. Maybe someone once said you weren't college material. Maybe your dreams were called too ambitious. Maybe society put up barriers. Maybe life handed you loss, financial stress, health challenges, or family responsibilities, and some empty chairs today you wish were filled with people we've lost along the way. But you carried it all. Alongside your books and laptops, you carried hope. And look at you now. You refused to let anyone else hold the pen. You turned every no, you can't into yes, I can. You wrote your own story, and you're just getting started. I'm standing here as someone who's been where you are, full of pride, fear, and questions. I still have a lot of questions. As a woman of color, I was often the only one like me in the room. I've been told directly and indirectly that I didn't belong. I was too young, too brown, too ambitious, too different, even questioned about my accent. I'm Jamaican, in case you want to know. But I kept writing, not because it was easy, but because I had a pen in my hand and I wasn't giving it up. So let me remind you, you can write your way forward even when the ink runs low. Some dreams had to be deferred along your path, but they were never erased. Maybe you paused school to work or raise a family. Maybe you returned after decades, like my mother. You carried a dream in your heart, and today you brought that dream across the stage. A dream deferred is not a dream defeated. And now your journey becomes someone else's inspiration. As we think about journeying, we also need to address what it means to shift gears when necessary. This stuff will save your life. It's called a pivot. So let's talk about the pivot. Life isn't linear, not a straight line, and you already know this best. The degree you earn today may not be the job you work in 5 years, and that's okay. Pivoting isn't failure, it's choreography. You're dancing with possibility. Sometimes the steps won't match the music, but trust your rhythm. Trust your heartbeat. Because when life shifts course, don't freeze, improvise, adapt, turn the surprise, shift, or disappointment, and there'll be many, into a new chapter. I've never imagined back in my college days that I'd one day become a vice president or stand here speaking to you. 4 degrees later, my path had many twists and detours, but each time life said pivot, I did, sometimes cautiously, sometimes boldly, but always with faith that I was moving toward purpose. Some of the most incredible things in your life will happen when you're brave enough to embrace change rather than fear it. You can't control every plot twist, but you can choose how to respond. In storytelling terms, stay true to your voice, center your values, let them be your North Star. Steve Jobs once told graduates, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. He was right. Your inner voice, your heartbeat. Knows who you are and who you're meant to become. That rhythm, that's you. In the chaos of life, pause and listen to your heartbeat. It will remind you of your values, your dreams, and your truth. When doubt creeps in or the world gets loud, return to that sound. Your heart will not lead you astray. Now close your eyes if you can for just a moment. Imagine those who came before you, your ancestors, your great-grandparents, who never got to sit in a college classroom, but dreamed that one day someone in their bloodline would. You are sitting in the seats they never reached. You are walking across the stage that they never touched. You are the future they couldn't even imagine. When my mom graduated at 72, I pictured her ancestors who toiled in the Jamaican sun dancing as they watched their granddaughter fulfill that dream. And now, here you are, each of you, bringing someone's long-held dream to life. You are the legacy of resilience, and it's your turn to carry it forward. I won't sugarcoat it. The world you're stepping into, you're already in it, has challenges. Climate change, injustice, social unrest, and economic uncertainty. We're living through turbulent times. Many of you have already experienced more history than some people do in a lifetime. So if the future feels daunting, that's okay. But here's what gives me hope. You. You've already proven you're resilient. You've adapted through chaos, supported families, balanced jobs, classes, and kept going. You are bridge builders, problem solvers, healers, and leaders. In times like these, when everything feels uncertain, remember, everything is still up for grabs. This is your generation's world to shape, so shape it. Write the next chapter and let it reflect your boldest vision of what's possible. And now, before we close, I'd like to invite everyone, faculty, staff, family, and friends, not the graduates, to join me in one final gesture of love for our graduates. Let's send them off with a sound they'll remember. So don't disappoint me, guys. On the count of 3, we're going to clap or move your feet 5 times together, not too fast, 5 slow, strong beats like a heartbeat. It should feel steady, grounded, alive. 5 beats to honor their hard work, their resilience, their joy, their story. So let's try that together. Come on, listen. Good job. Graduates, that's the sound of your community loving up on you. When the world feels quiet, remember this moment. Class of 2025, you are hope. You are dreams fulfilled. You are the authors of tomorrow. So take that pen. Write stories that make your ancestors proud and your descendants grateful. Write stories of joy, of overcoming, of community, of love. And when life gets messy, revise. When you stumble, pivot. When the ink runs low, rest, then write on. Because the rest is still unwritten. And that is a beautiful thing. Congratulations, graduates. Write your masterpiece. Oh yeah. And as my 20-year-old son would say, you ate.
Thank you, Dr. Blake. On behalf of SUNY Westchester Community College, I feel like I want to start singing Natasha Bedingfield, but I'm going to spare the crowd that. Instead, I will present you with a small token of our appreciation. And in the future, when you look at this token, let it remind you of SUNY Westchester. I will be reminded of the heartbeats. I didn't know whether to do the 5 heartbeats or which one, but this year we recognize our 79th anniversary, 79 years of building minds and building futures. You're now part of that legacy in a very rich and vital way, and we thank you for being our friend and sharing your scholarship with us today. Our ceremony continues with the presentation of awards, and it is my pleasure to introduce the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Vanessa Morris, to announce our many student successes and achievements. Dr. Morris.
Thank you, President Miles, and good afternoon, everyone. We begin with the SUNY Chancellor's Awards for Student Excellence. Only 193 students received this award across the 64 campus system for achievements in academics, leadership, career achievements, athletics, and community service. When I call your name, for those who are at this ceremony, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until I have read all the names. Anna DeRosa, Josiah Farrell, Ray Katz, and Adiel Venegas Robles. Okay, let's cheer on. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, we celebrate the academic and extracurricular excellence of our graduates. For a complete list of graduates who have received an award or scholarship from the college, please refer to your program. Our program is electronic, and you can access the program using the QR codes that are posted around the sides of the building. At this time, if you have received an award, a scholarship, or another honor from the college or a community group, please stand. On award winners. Congratulations, award winners. You may be seated. Now we recognize 2 students who took rigorous courses, got involved in leadership activities, and achieved a 4.0 GPA. First, I invite Eric Espinoza, our salutatorian, to stand and be recognized. A Colombian American military veteran and first-generation college student, Eric resumed his academic career at Westchester Community College at age 37 with a clear mission: to rebuild his life and create a better future for his family. Balancing his roles as a husband and father of two, he has maintained academic excellence while actively contributing to the college community. He has served as a member of Phi Theta Kappa, where he helped organize the Student Resource Fair, and as an officer in the Cybersecurity Honors Club, where he competed in national cybersecurity competitions and led hands-on technical projects. He also tutors fellow students in the CIS lab and volunteers with the Center for Cybersecurity's outreach efforts. Eric's service in the U.S. Air Force and his personal experiences of loss have shaped his compassionate leadership and deep commitment to helping others. He completed an IT internship with the public schools of Tarrytown and now is pursuing opportunities in international cybersecurity. He plans to continue his education and career in cybersecurity with a focus on protecting critical infrastructure and uplifting underserved communities. Eric has a 4.0 GPA, and while he doesn't know where he'll continue his studies, he has been accepted to every school where he has applied. Congratulations, Eric. You may be seated. Next, I invite Abiona Melanson, our valedictorian, to join me at the podium while we recognize her with our applause. Abiona came to SUNY Westchester Community College confronting the long-term impacts of several medical issues, including Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which once left her bedbound. Despite these challenges and an initial semester derailed by hospitalization, she rose to achieve a perfect 4.0 GPA. Abiona used WCC as a place to rebuild, explore, and ultimately thrive. She pursued her passions through studies in anthropology, neuroscience, philosophy, focusing on how cultural systems shape health, identity, and lived experience. Outside the classroom, she served as editor-in-chief of the Viking News, was a member of both the Philosophia Honor Society and Phi Theta Kappa, and works as a at a neurodevelopment center, assisting with research and treatment protocols. A former artist, Abiona brings a strong appreciation for creative integration to all that she does. She also plays squash, experiments in the kitchen, and rereads the Silmarillion every year. Abiona's journey is one of resilience and reinvention, proof of how accessible, student-centered education can revive both academic potential and personal purpose. She plans to continue her studies in neuroscience and sociocultural anthropology at Columbia University, with the goal of helping to reshape medical systems to reflect the full spectrum of human experience. Abiona Melanson will now deliver her valedictory remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Morris. And good afternoon, everyone. Peers, faculty, staff, family, and all who make up Westchester Community College. It is my honor to stand before you, not as valedictorian, but as someone who has also been a part of this institution and community. It's finally here. We're graduating. We did it. And some of us might be closing the book on higher education and going on to other pursuits. Some of us are transferring into other schools, yet all of us, every one of us, came here for a vital reason, to get an education. When I started here, I was looking for a second chance. I was still in the midst of a tumultuous medical journey and even failed my first semester as a result. But as I regained stability, the school would become embedded in who I was becoming and who I wanted to be. And to be honest, I never imagined I'd be standing on this stage. At one point, I didn't even think I was good enough to get through community college. So when I found out I was valedictorian, my first thought was, oh God, as I was hoping for salutatorian so that I wouldn't have to give a speech. Yet here I am speaking to all of you. And maybe that's the point of coming to college or just going out into the world, beyond what you've known. Life, after all, has a way of putting us in places that we didn't think we belonged, and yet somehow we eventually realize that we do. And I suppose these experiences are meant to do this. They're supposed to surprise us, challenge us, and what we encounter in school and life is meant to help us inform our understanding of ourselves and the world, and sometimes change how we see ourselves so that we may grow into people who are capable of more than what we're blind to. We sit in classrooms, we stay up late studying, we write papers that we probably should have worked on the week before, and we swear we won't procrastinate like last time. We worked, prayed, and hoped for the grades that brought us here. And as students, there are many things that we do that we'd rather avoid. But persisting through these challenging aspects of student life, we transform, we become resilient, we build fortitude, and most importantly, we develop these essential things: freedom and agency. We gain the ability to shape our own lives. In the words of Toni Morrison, the function of freedom is to free someone else, and isn't that what education is for? Not to give us the tools to navigate, not just to give us the tools to navigate an uncertain world, but to help us become well-formed and well-rounded people who are capable of contributing to the people and communities around us. And that happens when we live intentionally, not reactively. This is also what education is for, at least in my opinion, is to nurture the necessary abilities that make it so we may make our own choices rather than simply being at the whim of our unconscious desires and compulsions. You can actively and consciously shape your future, no matter how precarious things may seem. And as I look out, I see a graduating class and peers already defined by that strength and fortitude. By returning students who are juggling work and family, by first-generation students who are changing the trajectory of their lives and stories, by people who study through exhaustion, anxiety, and grief while also continuing to persevere. So if there's any word that best describes how you should feel, it probably should just be proud. And with that, no matter who you are or what you study, you've earned this moment. You've proven yourself to the person you'll always be with, you. While we may face challenges throughout life, you've proven to yourself that you can meet them and perhaps even surpass them. You can continue to forge ahead and shape your own life. And that consciousness and resilience you've built here, the ability to make decisions for yourself, and the foundation you can continue to build upon are some of the greatest gifts an educational institution can offer. What you've learned here at WCC will stay with you, not just in your careers, but hopefully in everyday life. As we leave this room and reflect on our journeys up until this point, I hope we may be able to carry that with us so we may continue to forge ahead despite whatever might face us. To all of the graduates here, congratulations. And to all of the families, faculty, staff, and peers who supported us, uplifted us, shared, taught, mentored, and guided us, thank you. So, class of 2025, as some may say, you did your big one. May you continue to do even bigger things wherever and whatever they may be. Thank you.
At this time, we take a very special moment to celebrate the 50th anniversary class. Will the members of the class of 1975 please stand? Let's give these outstanding alumni our most enthusiastic Viking cheers. Woohoo! It is tradition that our 50th anniversary celebrants join us in leading the commencement procession. To those of you who are here today, congratulations on this milestone anniversary. It's got my name in it, milestone. And thank you for celebrating with us. You may be seated. And now we come to the special moment that you, our class of 2025, have all been waiting for: the conferral of certificates and degrees and the presentation of our graduates. Please welcome back Provost Morris, who will present this year's graduates on behalf of the faculty. Provost Morris.
President Miles, it is my pleasure to present the diploma candidates who have, with diligence and honor, fulfilled the requirements for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science, and the college certificate. By direction of the faculty, I commend them to you and recommend granting the degree or certificate together with all the appertaining rights, honors, and privileges.
I am pleased to accept these candidates from the class of 2025. Under the laws of the state of New York and by action of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degrees with all rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Okay, graduates, please remain seated. As we prepare to announce the names of the graduating class, we will ask the graduates to wait until a marshal calls your row to come up. Once you have received your diploma and cross in front of the stage, the marshals will direct you back to your seats for the conclusion of the ceremony.
Abiona Melanson. Maria G. Trejo Garcia. Veronica Paez Jimenez. Anthony S. Ramon. John Christian Jennings. Rolanda Green. Kayla L. Green. Andrew D. Crawford. Melissa M. Viruete Lopez. Emily Scher. Kayla Alexandria Goodman. Kira R. Chevalind. Aliyah Desir. Lauren Castroman Aylesworth. Anna Vatai. Leticia de Oliveira. Paulina A. Criollo. Jennifer Rodriguez. Josiah Kristen Farrell. Lana Leon. Ethan Bialco. Emily F. Rose. Kevin Roy Garcia. Eliada Rabadi. Rafaela Nicole Guardado. Edwin Ramos. Jordan Haley Keenan. Nicole Mojica. David Oliva. Jalen Morales. Mark A. Dupuis. Kobe A. Deleg. Robert Lennon.
Namieke Smith.
Catherine D'Angelo. Ray Katz. Hallie Brickman. Christopher M. Gonzalez. Jonas Barr.
Onyx Chavez.
Joshua Hawk. Danaja Lastar Roman. Emelyn de Santiago Ramirez. Yaron Ozimek. Jaheim Roach. Jonathan Andres Jagui. Brandon C. Cespedes. Michael J. Tremoroli. Alyssa Lopez. Laura Olivo. Kayla D. Lopez. Angel Avila. Kevin Solorzano. Jared J. Villa. Itza Y. Pacheco. Aldivia Fuentes. Lily R. Fanelli. Olivia D. McTiernan. Ruby Yaritza del Angel Canas. Madeline Pinto Espino. Patrick Francis Taylor. Jocelyn Soria Morales. Aslan Hernandez. Loriah J. Guerriere. Christellen A. Saintville. Anthony Reyes. Sienna Grace Heimchand. Nicholas Bleakley. Katie Ann Blake. Ashley Arias. Isabella Ariana Gallagher. Karishma Joseph. Victoria T. Robb. Skylar M. Cruz. Hannah Mayan Gretz. Zachary Cutter. Madison S. Robles. Waynette P. Walters. Charmaine A. Johnson. Latrice L. Wilkins. Gabriela L. Pacheco. DeLacy Nicole Panama. Courtney Tiala Matuteriales. Cassandra Monahan. Leslie A. Rodriguez. Rael R. Bouchard. Jennifer Alexandra Rivas Quezada. Stephanie Villavicencio. Ruby Grace Miller Keene. Maria Sevriuk. Aisha Singh. Leah N. Anaya. Laura Perleshi.
Madeline Elizabeth Rubayos.
Melissa M. Valencia. Hillary Garcia. Joseph A. Ruiz. Alicia Simpson. Neil C. McClymont. Jonathan A. Alfaro. Spencer Patrick Bogletz. Riley Velez. Joseph G. Batista. Michaela Caballero. Edmund Joseph Kelly. Jack Thomas Mackey. Kayla Falcone. Emily A. Contreras Cruz. Abigail Guzman. Lamia Hamid. Jennifer Marrero. Jamie M. Maher. Jake Gitter. Ethan Sanchez. Emily R. Watson. Sky Anaya Davis. Destiny A. Nisbet. Rochelle C. Peter. Vanisha L. Quiones. Stephanie Rabata. Adriana Haft. Angelica Marzo. Andre E. Tunkoglu. Brittany Mountain. John M. Linder. Fernanda Reyes. Mirlinda Zenelai. Eric Wong. Daniel J. Racanello. Abigail R. Marine. Leah C. Larson.
Alex Moray.
Courtney Alexander. Michael J. McCrae.
Lila Anderson.
Madeline Elizabeth Rubalos. Giancarlo Petrino. Weebel Maria Rodriguez. Danielle Brianna Harris. Ann H. Pingree. Luke M. Frisco.
Lamont Ridenour.
Janet Estella Copado. Nancy Fabiola Martinez Gonzalez. Genesis Valdovinos. Vanessa L. Stern. Brian Sanchez. Alex Melendez. Ethan J. Powell. Lucia S. Thompson. Medea Beatrix Jindia Pepper Jones. Katie Balda. Amy Marie Accardi Dye. Amia Tiniel McCain. Josue Arevalo. Shadian S. McElveen.
Mic, please, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, thank you. I'm getting some feedback there. Thank you. That is amazing. What an extraordinary feeling. Congratulations to all of our class of 2025. But, in academic tradition, a student who has not earned a degree wears the tassel of his or her mortarboard on the right side. Once the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left side, joining a select company of college-educated women and men. Graduates, in recognition of your new status, I invite you to turn your tassels to the left as we applaud your astounding efforts. To the left, to the left, to the left. Yes, I went there. And as we close our program, I remind our graduates that today represents the beginning of the next phase of your life. It is not a separation from the college. We will always consider you a member of our family, and we will always welcome you back. At this time, Amy Kelly, president of the WCC Alumni Council, will lead our graduates in our alumni pledge. Ms. Kelly.
Thank you, Dr. Miles. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is my great pleasure to welcome you as our newest alumni of SUNY Westchester Community College. You're joining more than 80,000 graduates of the college, and now you're part of a network of professionals with whom you have a built-in connection to help guide you in the future. The Alumni Association hosts events throughout the year to help connect and grow these relationships. We look forward to all of your involvement. Now, besides the recent graduates, will all the other SUNY WCC alumni in attendance today please stand and remain standing for the alumni pledge? The golden alumni should stand up. Please stand for the alumni pledge. Anyone else who has graduated from the college besides, okay, and now the recent graduates, please stand for the alumni pledge. If you scanned the program QR code, you can follow along on your phones. I pledge to be a loyal ambassador for SUNY Westchester Community College. And to uphold its reputation in all that I do. I will use my knowledge, skills, and experience for the advancement of public good. I will remember my time at the college and those who helped me achieve my goals. As those who came before me, I pledge to use my time and talents to help those who come after me realize their dreams of education. I am a graduate of SUNY Westchester Community College. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may be seated. Thank you, and many congratulations.
How extraordinary. Thank you, Ms. Kelly. This concludes the 77th commencement exercise of SUNY Westchester Community College. Thank you for attending today and taking part in this wonderful ceremony. We thank again Professor Williams for serving as Grand Marshal. We thank the members of the committees who planned year-end special events that celebrated student success, and the many student volunteers, marshals, and staff for your tremendous work on this magnificent ceremony. Let's give them a special thank you. Graduates, faculty, and platform party, please stand for the Grand Marshals to lead the academic recessional. First, the platform party will recess, followed by the graduates. During the recessional, we ask that all guests keep the aisles clear to avoid any accidents. After all the graduates have recessed, we ask our guests to exit the building. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025!